Hey, roomie! I just wanted to let you know that, you gotta promise me not to be mad at this one. I accidentally installed another, virus on my computer. So I had to change the Wi-Fi password again. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, I figured I should tell you just in case you can't. Uh, hey, what is that you're holding? Uh, no. No, of course I've never seen that thing before. Why would I? I mean, it's not like there's a bunch of them hidden all throughout the apartment or anything. And no, not at all, not at all. And you should definitely, you should definitely put that down and ignore it. And I will do the same, and we can go into the living room and watch some Netflix. How does that sound? How does that sound? Defensive? What? Hiding something? You're crazy. No, of course not. I would never hide anything from you, roomie. You know that. Come on. We have been friends ever since you moved in here. It just, I'm nervous about what that thing could be, you know? You know what I mean? It kind of looks like really advanced tech, so maybe it's a bomb. Maybe it's a bomb. We don't know. So, or it could be like maybe some government spying device or something. So, yeah, we should definitely put it down and not touch it and go do something else. Wait. Find and take down the other ones. No. There's no need to do that. There's probably just the one that you have there. The thing I said before, that was irrelevant to that. It was like a hypothetical, the hypothetical thing. It's like, what if there were more than one? But if you look, I'm sure you probably won't find any more. So there's no need to even try. No need to bother. It's extra effort that won't do anything. So let's just go watch a movie together. Or we could binge watch that new show you were telling me about. Yeah, the one you were just telling me about. We could just go watch some of that, Something, maybe we could just leave the apartment and go on a walk or something. Just get out of the house. Everybody needs to get out of the house every now and again, Just go do something else. Yeah, I like that plan. Let's go. You're not gonna drop this, are you? Okay. Fine. I know what they are, okay? But that doesn't mean I had anything to do with them. They were here when I first moved in. They're, speakers. Yeah, for a really expensive surround sound system for the people who were originally planning on living here. They were gonna put it in, but I don't think they ever finished it. Yeah. Then why am I so concerned about taking them down? Well, because we don't know what they, Okay, yeah. You're right. You're right. I really should be more upfront about this. Especially now that you've already found one of them. And I know you're probably going to be finding more of them in the next coming weeks if you keep looking for them. And by that point, it'll already be too late, and I'll just have to get this out of the way. I knew this was going to probably happen eventually, but I didn't... I'm not ready. But you've already found one, so I guess you deserve the truth. The actual truth. That device you have in your hand right now, it's a universal translator device, okay? I'm an alien. Yes, like the outer space kind. What's the word you guys use for it? Extraterrestrial. That's the word. I'm an extraterrestrial. I actually come from a few 100 million light years away. A star that you've probably never heard of before. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised if no humans have ever heard of it, or even know it exists yet. It's actually just like the name for it is just like a really long string of numbers, followed by a W. So, yeah. We as locals, we just call it W. Saves a lot of time, you know? Messing with you? No, I'm not messing with you at all. I'm being perfectly honest with you for the first time since I've met you, kind of. For the most part, at least, about this. That translator is the only reason that I'm able to talk to you at all right now. I set them up all over our place before you moved in, so that way I could speak my native language and you'd actually be able to understand me. And vice versa for the most part. I mean, I've been able to learn like a little bit of English, but I know that there's almost no way you'd be able to learn my language, but it's still besides the point. What? So wait, well, I guess I can't be too surprised that you have some questions for me. Then, Here I thought you were going to be absolutely terrified of me when I told you this. It's actually really kind of refreshing to hear you be so excited and curious, actually. So, yeah, no, I'll answer any questions that you have for me. I guess it's what you deserve after me lying to you for so long. So, yes, I'll answer all of your questions completely honestly, to the best of my ability, at least. Okay? My skin. Oh, yeah. It's because I look human. Well, to be honest, this outlandish clothing that I've been telling you is just an old-fashioned choice, is actually a holographic disguiser. If this thing fails, you'll see what I really look like. Honestly, it's mostly the same, but with different colors than you're used to. Oh, and before you ask, let me just get this out of the way too. No, my skin isn't green. This isn't a cartoon. It's actually more of a bright red, I guess is what it'd be on the color spectrum for you. I mean, I live on a star. I don't live on a planet close to the star. I literally live on the star. It makes sense that my race would constantly look sunburnt. to you at least. So, what else? Is there anything else? Oh, well, there were only about a dozen of us living on W before it wasn't, supernova a few dozen years ago, stranding basically all of us. Oh, well, there were only about a dozen of us living on W. That was before it went, supernova a few dozen years ago, and it stranded all of us. That's actually why I came here to this planet in the first place. My home star is now it's now a black hole. I needed somewhere to go, and I heard that this planet, Earth, was uninhabitable. So I figured, I'd try it just to see if I could make anything of it. Turns out that it was a pretty good decision. Except for the fact that the 100 million light years or so means none of our languages are ever gonna be compatible. I've actually been all over this planet. Not a single person I've talked to could understand a word I was saying. How long? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've been here on Earth for about, 3 years now, I think? That seems like a long time, but it really isn't. My species is very long-lived, I guess, so to me, even the 9-year journey to Earth from my original place was merely an insignificant fraction of my lifespan, let alone the mere 3 years I spent here. That's not saying that these last 3 years haven't been insignificant, of course. I mean, it was the first time in almost a decade that I've gotten to interact with another intelligent life form, so that's something. What do I think of you? Well, I mean, I'll be honest with you, like I said, I thought you were a bit strange at first. But I think that's more of a human thing rather than just like a you thing. It's not just you that acts in weird ways, it's the social norms of all humans, as far as I can tell. And now, well, with how long we've been roommates for, living in the same space and all, I've grown to really appreciate all the little quirks and individualities that make you so unique. You're not like other humans that I've met. You're different. All humans are different, and I understand that all humans are different, but there's just something about you. I just think you're really neat. And that's one of the reasons why I consider my time on Earth as significant as it is. Or as I think it is, at least. Because I got to meet you. Our friendship is very important to me. And that wouldn't have started if my home star was left intact at this point. What? Wow. That question is rather forward, isn't it? That question's a little forward, isn't it? I mean, I appreciate it, but isn't it a little sudden? Like I just revealed to you that I'm literally from the stars. I'm from space, and you're wow, okay. I just tell you that I am an alien from the stars, and then not to mention the the last few years we spent together, and just now suddenly you're gonna ask me on a date? I know what that means for humans. I understand what the context of dating, and that I know what that means. I mean, yes. Okay, first off, yes, obviously, yes, I would love to, but you're just gonna ask that right now? You couldn't have waited until tomorrow? You're gonna ask that? well, yes, of course. I've bonded a lot with you over the past couple of months. And I don't know about your species, but on W, that's all that it takes to fall in love with someone in a lot of ways. A month or two, tops, maybe. I guess maybe it's just either like a biological thing or a cultural difference that we have, but I don't know. If you'd rather go on some dates first to see how that works, we can do that. I just got a little overly excited there for a second. Sure. Yeah, but first, could you back to what I was asking originally. Could you please help me get this virus off my computer? I know I keep asking for help when it comes to this, but my translator doesn't work on text, so I can't read anything that it says on this. Yes, that's why I'm such a bad texter, is because I can't read what you're saying. Maybe you can. I don't know. If you can teach me to read, I'll take you out of your atmosphere. How about that? Alright, well, let's deal with this problem first. Thank you. Hey everyone, thank you for watching today's show. If you liked the video, please feel free to drop it a like, and if you didn't, drop it a dislike. I'm a fan either way. If you really like my content, why don't you go ahead and subscribe so that way you can be notified whenever I upload new content, and make sure you hit that cheeky little bell, because that also helps. And if you have an idea for other videos that you want to do, series you want me to continue, or just general love and support, please feel free to drop me a comment as well. I love reading all of the comments, and it really does brighten my day. So with that being said, like I said, thank you for watching today's video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye!